Hello, my wonderful Capricorns. How are you guys? Happy holidays. I am going to be working on the January 2024 readings by the end of the week. So I'm going to try and have them all up on my channel. I'll probably do it in a 2-day process, half on Saturday, half on Sunday. But either way, guys, welcome on back for those of you who are my subscribers, and for the new ones, welcome. I'm Violetta of Love, Light, and Blessings. You can't have one without the other. Please, if these readings resonate for you, they will not resonate for every Capricorn out there. Some of it, all of it may resonate for you. But if it does, please, guys, take that split second, give it the thumbs up for me, leave me a comment down below. And please subscribe and click on the bell for all notifications. I am forever grateful to each and every one of you. Anything you want to know about me is in the description box down below, including how to book your own personal reading with me. So here we go from my beautiful, beautiful Capricorns. What is their crowning energy regarding this message, Spirit, at this time? And we just had a new moon last night. So I live in upstate New York, so traveling plans may be put on hold, or you may be second guessing a situation in your life, whether it's a business partnership, a living situation. But time to go in reverse. I feel like it's time to reflect, okay? I feel like it's time to reflect. You may be putting a trip off. I see a passport off to the side. So originally you might have made plans to go on vacation, and now all of a sudden everything's come to a halt. You're questioning, should I move? If this is like moving overseas, or, should I go on this vacation? It's like you're really questioning yourself. You're wondering, okay? It could also be if you started making plans to go on vacation, the other person may be backpedaling. And it's because it's like you're really in a holding period, right? That's what I feel like. Like, I feel like somebody's like, what's going on? Why are we no longer booking this trip? Why are we no longer talking about, moving or traveling together? Some of you could be you're wanting to end something with somebody, but they're not ready to leave yet. Okay? They're not ready to leave yet. You are ready. Okay? You're like, I'm going with or without you. Okay? If this is about a trip, you're like, I'm going with or without you. I've been looking forward to this. I'm relocating with or without you. I want this experience. I want this trip. Whatever this new direction is for you. Okay, some of you may be inspired by some type of spiritual retreat or some type of teaching or learning. Okay, this could have been about going on a spiritual retreat with someone, or even by yourself, and all of a sudden, for whatever reason, I'm getting everything comes to a halt. Okay, everything, like in the middle of packing, in the middle of booking the retreat or the airline tickets, the hotel, whatever. It's like all of a sudden, somebody put the brakes on. Okay, somebody put the brakes on. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so you, however, Capricorn, I feel like was really looking forward to the experience. All right, so let's see here what the Spirit want you to know. What is the message from my beautiful Capricorns around this? It's like that's what I literally feel like. I visually see suitcases on the bed, someone picking out their clothes and what they're putting in the suitcases, and then all of a sudden the other person that's part of this trip comes in and says, I can't go. I can't go. This doesn't feel right. Maybe it was a type of retreat to bring couples closer together. And the other person's like, I feel like we've just reached a dead end. I don't feel like this is going to make a change. I think we should just go our separate ways. You may decide to go without this person. You may still decide to, you know what, I'm still going on this trip. With or without you, I'm still going on this retreat. So apply that energy wherever that goes in your situation. All right. But it's definitely one person's going and one person isn't. Okay. So let's see here. What is the message, Spirit? One more shuffle. Okay. What is the message here for my wonderful Capricorns? Clear messages, Spirit. What is the message regarding the crowning energy? The Hierophant. So this could be somebody wanting a higher commitment and the other person doesn't. Okay, and at the last minute, they're pulling the plug because you also have the Ten of Cups in reverse. This person's not happy. You're not happy. So someone here, right, wants the next level up of commitment. They want marriage. They want to know that this is going somewhere. And the person comes in the middle of packing and says, I can't go through with this. I'm sorry, but I can't. I'm not happy. This isn't my forever. This isn't my life. This isn't how I planned it. The good news is you are moving towards the sun. Okay, so in the current moment, you could be telling somebody or someone's telling you, I'm not happy. You know, this isn't for me. There's something so much better for me. I know it. I know it in my bones. There's something so much big. You're letting Spirit guide you on this adventure. You're letting Spirit guide your path. There is something that is bringing a wish fulfillment for you. Okay? So maybe you wished for a really deep connection with someone, something that's like very open, very honest, passionate, loving, emotionally mature, right? You could be there is water here. You could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, a Scorpio. Okay? Or you're putting the hold on a water sign that could be in your life because you're realizing that's not your happiness. You're not going to get all of your expectations filled. They're not going to get all of their expectations filled. And it's like someone's looking at this in a totally different light, okay, with the sun here. And you're realizing that there's something better for you, something that is for your highest good. You know that what you've been putting out into the universe isn't what you currently have, or the person you're dealing with feels that way. Again, you have to apply the energies where they go. You know, we just had a new moon yesterday. And, you know, new moons are all about new beginnings. And we're also in a retrograde right now. So there are endings in order for new beginnings to come in. Okay? Yeah, see, you want something that is solid. Okay? You want something that you know you can grow with. And again, the sun. Right? You want something that's stable. All right, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, you could be dealing with someone who isn't stable mentally, emotionally, and you're wanting something stable, something joyful, something passionate. You don't want something that's in and out of your life, right? The Knight of Wands is a very much in and out of your life. Here for a moment, not for a long time. You want something that's a long time. You want something that's joyous, that's adventurous, that you wake up in the morning, you look forward to your day. It's like that type of energy. Sorry, guys. I'm dealing with like the end of a cold. So, but that's the energy that I'm getting here. Okay. You could also be dealing with an Aries. Or you're looking for a relationship that's like, it's stable, it's long term, but it's, oh, I just got it in my head from Spirit. Unpredictable, right? Because like the Knight of Wands is unpredictable. They're in and out, in and out. So it's like a challenge for you, right? And that's what you want. You want a challenge. 4 Cups, 10 of Swords. You listen, you've had a tough road to hoe. Okay, your life has not been easy by no means. You've been hurt a lot. You've been disappointed a lot. You've been left out in the cold, right? Feeling all alone, all by yourself. But this actually gives you time to reflect. So for those of you who booked a resort vacation, couples or not, okay, still go. I encourage you to still go, because getting in touch with your inner child is really going to make you realize just how much hurt and pain you've been holding on to. Okay? And you've been waiting a long time for your dreams, for your wish to be fulfilled. And it's like you're no longer waiting. Now you're getting ready to take action. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, let's get into clarifying. For my wonderful Capricorn spirit, let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here for my Capricorns? Okay. You really gave your energy, your heart, your soul to something. Could be a person, could be a situation, right? Could just simply be your life, whatever it is. You know, maybe you're one of those people that work, but you don't play. Okay? That's not for all of you. That's for some of you. But you're ready for something refreshing, something new, something that stokes the furnace, right? That like gets those ambers really glowing. And you know, usually I don't look at the 3 of Cups as a third party situation. For me, it's the 3 of Swords. But you could have come back together with this person numerous times in your life, right? The flighting in and out, right? Here for a short time or here for a good time, not a long time, right? And you've really given a lot of yourself, a lot of your energy, and for some of you, a lot of your life to this person who keeps coming in and out. Why is the 10 of Cups here in reverse? Why is the 10 of Cups here in reverse? Please clarify for my beautiful Capricorns. 8 of Wands. This is happening fast. If this is not happening at the time you watch this video, it will be happening pretty shortly after it. Okay? So just prepare yourself. Yeah, because you don't see this coming. You don't see this coming. Or you're refusing to see it. And then they just clearly communicate it to you. Anything else on this Ten of Cups in reverse? Or you to them. You have to apply the energies where it goes. Yeah, someone is like no longer up in their head. You may feel like, or they may feel like, that there's no other option here, right? They come in, they say, I can't go with you. I can't do this with you. There's like, I just, there is no confusion over it. There's no other option here. Seven of Cups in reverse is no other option here. And it's taking a lot of courage and strength to have that conversation. So it's either you having a conversation with someone or someone's having a conversation with you. So why is the Sun here in your future? So the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, the World in the reverse, okay? You're having an opportunity, okay, to really set yourself free here. And I feel like there may be another person in your life that you don't feel like the cycle has ended with them, okay? So you could have somebody else coming in your life that you knew earlier in your life, that there was always like a connection there, and you always felt like it wasn't, even though they weren't in your life, the cycle with them hadn't closed out, okay? There is opportunity here for you to have something long-term with somebody to build a strong foundation with that will last the rest of your life. And this actually, whether you see it right now or not, really sets you free. Okay, in this deck, the Judgment card, right? She's setting there's something in her heart that she's finally ready to release. Male or female does not matter. I'm just reading the figures on the card, right? It's you're releasing something from your heart, which is very, very nice. Okay, that's not easy to do. Kudos to you guys. I know, because I walk the path. Okay, so I know those kind of healings are not easy. Okay, so what is your wish, Capricorn? What is your wish? Why is the Nine of Cups here for Capricorns? Five of Wands in reverse, like you're no longer in conflict. And the Queen of Pentacles, okay, you showing up. You're stable, right? You're grounded. You're really giving this a lot of thought. See how her eyes are closed? Okay, you're giving this a lot of thought. You're no longer in conflict, and you're trusting your intuition. Okay, kudos to you. Okay, kudos to you. So clarify the Four of Wands for my Capricorns. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or someone with those strong placements in their chart. Learning something new. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Eight of Swords. This, whatever this is that you're going through, okay, this in and out energy in your life, you've really allowed it to hold you back in your life. Okay? But the good news is, okay, you're awakening to that fact. Okay? You're awakening to that fact. And now it's time to make a decision. Okay? Now it's time to make a decision. It's like you look at it in one hand, right? Giving and receiving. Left is receiving. She's receiving the energy from the universe, God, creator, spirit, whatever it is to you. As long as it's for the highest good and to harm none, you're in good standing. Right? And she's creating with the wand. This is what I offer up to you, Spirit. This is what I expect to receive. Okay? And you're learning how to do that. Page of Pentacles. You're learning how to do that. Very good. You're learning how to manifest. Good for you. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Too many cards, Spirit. You have the Ace of... You're realizing that this isn't love. This isn't how love should be. This isn't what you want. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. And you're not giving to this anymore. Because I feel like you've given to this a lot throughout your life. This person who comes in and out of your life. It's like they're not filling up your cup. You're not building a home with them. And this is what you want. Right? And this is what you're realizing you have. You've given and given and given. And there's no more to give. Okay? There's also, you may want to watch the Pisces sign. I just did the Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, you may want to watch that reading. But you're wanting it all. The whole kit and caboodle. Okay? And you're realizing you're not getting it with this person who's been in and out of your life. Okay? You're not getting it. And that is what you want. So why is the Four of Cups here? Why is the Four of Cups here for my Capricorns? Please clarify the Four of Cups. Please clarify the Four of Cups. Are you thinking about an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra? The King of Swords came out in reverse. You could be reminiscing. The Four of Cups in this deck. See how she's by a river and she's just kind of like in deep, like meditative thought. And she's just like looking and she just has her finger in the water and she's making little ripples in the water. And you may be thinking about an air sign and wondering just how much spiritual growth they've done. Because the King of Swords in the upright for me in this deck is someone who has spiritually grown. Okay? And in the reverse, I feel like you're really wondering, has this person really spiritually grown? King of Cups. Three of Swords. So, King of Cups could definitely be a water sign, okay? And a Pisces, Cancerian, or Scorpio. And you have the Three of Swords in reverse, okay? And it could have been a choice between two people that you had to make. Maybe you put them, maybe it's time to heal something with that. Three of Swords for me is third-party energy, okay? In the reverse, it's like no longer being in a third-party situation, but in order to not be in a third-party situation, you had to release that third energy, whatever that is for you, okay? A third party doesn't mean like actually having to physically be in a relationship with two people at the same time. Maybe you love both people very deeply and it was hard for you to choose between the two, but one was like in and out of your life and one you could really see yourself long term with. Something for that for somebody out there. Okay. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? 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 That's like another whole mini reading. You realize as much as you gave to this situation, right? Addictions could play a role, all right? Manipulation, but definitely non-committal, okay? You could be the type of person who's a non-committal person. There may be some type of fear around commitment for you, okay? There could be some type, and that's been your baggage for a very long time. The wheel, right? But the wheel keeps turning, right? Like the song says. This is something you've been keeping to yourself for quite some time, okay? And when I said to yourself, what's the next card out? King of Pentacles. Okay? So there's some type of fear around commitment for you, okay? It could be your fear of losing money, because the Four of Pentacles, she's clinging to her purse, all right? But yet, you don't want to be alone, right? The King of Pentacles has everything he needs, he wants, but love, okay? And, you know, you could have pets that are loyal, you could have dogs, you can have cats, you can have birds, whatever type, because I feel like the King of Pentacles with the loyal dog, it's like that's what you want. That's what you feel like you're missing. Something loyal in your life. Something that's going to be long term. But what you have to realize first is you have to face your fears around commitment. So what is it? Journal about it. Go into meditation about it. What is your fear about commitment? There's a fear there for you about commitment. And it's figuring out that fear. Maybe you had a very toxic father, mother. Maybe you come from a divorced family. And, you know, maybe your siblings have gone through multiple divorces. Maybe, you know, whatever, people around you, aunts, uncles, whatever the case may be, there is a fear for you around commitment. And that has plagued you for a very, very long time. And that is a very deep hurt, which allowed you to repeatedly keep getting hurt over and over and over and over again in relationships because there is a fear for you around commitment. Maybe you were taught if you commit, you lose everything you have. Maybe you have friends around you in your circle who went through divorces and lost a lot of money, and it's witnessing those things that, you know, make you feel like you'll lose everything if you really become vulnerable and open yourself up to somebody. There's something there for somebody. Okay, so let's get the advice from Spirit for you. What is the advice for my beautiful Capricorn Spirit? What is the advice? One more shuffle. What is the advice? What is the advice? Thank you, Spirit. So the advice is we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So some of you may not want a family. Okay, because in this deck, the Queen of Wands is someone who's very protective over their family. See those little foxes, like in the foxhole there? They're protected, okay? Some of you may not want a family. Some of you may feel like your passions will be affected if you go into a committed relationship. Maybe the passion will deteriorate, the magnetic attraction. There's something about magnetic attraction that's important for you. It kind of like feeds your soul, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like you always feel like there has to be passion there. There has to be creativity there. Some of you have been in relationships because of the passion, because of the creativity, but there's no taking it to the next level, right? It's like you go into it thinking it's not going to last, and it doesn't last, okay? And Spirit's asking you to look at relationships in a different way and also reconnect to your spiritual side, whether that's going to church and it's, the religion you grew up in, going to a different religious-based church, or just simply reconnecting with Spirit through journaling and meditation. Okay? It's time for you to know that Spirit is supporting you at this time. Okay? Is raising you up on angel's wings. I'm getting that song in my head. Because if you look at the Three of Pentacles in this deck, he's supporting her. Right? He's raising her up to stardom. Someone could be raising you up to stardom, supporting you. But for a lot of you, this is a message from Spirit saying Spirit will lift you up. Okay? Whoever this other person is, there is a third-party energy around this reading. One person, it's done. It's over with. Okay? Another person, it's not. Death card in reverse is not an ending. Okay? So, and you also got, where was the card that was in reverse too? There was another card that was in reverse. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it was the World card. The World card is an ending of a cycle. So this cycle has not yet ended for you. I feel like it's a decision you have to make between two people, or somebody's making the decision for you. I don't know. What's the final outcome for my Capricorns? What's the final outcome for my Capricorns? Okay. You are learning not to allow other people to interfere in your life. Okay, maybe you listen to too many people's opinions, interference. I'm getting an energy like that, and you're learning, right, how to not allow others' negativity to interfere in your life anymore. Okay, I'm getting that for a lot of you. Okay. Or you're learning, because I also see, right, he has this wand and he's like whipping foxes through the air, right? You're learning how to get rid of what's been holding you back, right? Because he's kind of like in the midst of all these foxes, right? And he's whipping them out one by one. Even though they're trying to hold him back, he's not allowing them to hold him back. What else, Spirit? What else? So kudos for you. Yeah, see, some of you are relocating. Seven of Cups. Some of you have really been thinking about this. Building something somewhere else, moving somewhere else. I just want to caution you on this one thing. Okay? Some of you could be collaborating to build a house with somebody. Okay, once you make up this choice. But if it's, I just want to put this out there because this is one thing I really learned on my healing path. Okay? Just because you move somewhere, okay, doesn't mean you leave the past behind you. If you're not looking at those fears around commitment, you're always going to have those fears around commitment. I spent a lot of my life moving I grew up in New York, I moved to New Hampshire. From New Hampshire, I moved to Alabama. From Alabama, in between New York and Alabama, I had moved to Arlington, Virginia, but that was temporary. And then from there, I moved to Alabama. From Alabama, I went to West Virginia, and so on and so on and so on. Okay, and I went back to New Hampshire. But in the long term, okay, I was basically running from my past, my wounds. And I had decided at the end of my second marriage, I needed to go back to where it all began. Hence, I'm back in New York. I've been back in New York since 2004. But I knew I had to come back to where it all began to really start healing and looking. And I started the inner work since 2004. Okay, I've had huge, significant healings since 2008. My last huge, significant healing was 5 years ago. I've had a lot of little healings since then, but like the huge volcanic, healings happened between that time. Now it's just like shadow work, that there may be some residual energies around that. And it's like all of a sudden it pops back up and you're like, okay, what does this have to do with where I'm at right now? What does this? And then all of a sudden the light bulb goes off and you're like, wow, I thought I did all the healing around that. But okay, all right, I accept it. Thank you, Spirit. That's much different than diving deep and getting to those deep wounds. Those you can feel a lot of pain, a lot of emotions from those deep wounds. And I encourage everyone out there who thinks it's, as a friend of mine used to say, the voodoo that you do. I invite you to try it. It costs $0, people, to learn how to meditate and journal. $0. The only thing it costs you is how important you are to you to carve out that time every day, whether it be in the morning, whether it be midday, whether it be before you go to bed at night. And you don't have to meditate for long period. There's some days I meditate for 10 minutes because that's all my day allows me. Some days I meditate for 20 minutes. Some days I don't even put a timer on and I go into meditation and holy crap, I think 10 minutes have gone by and it's 45 minutes. But that's how you heal those fears. Okay, there's something in you that was very painful. Okay, 10 of Swords is no joke. It's not like the 10 of Wands where you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. You're taking on everybody's responsibilities. You feel like you're the one that has to support everybody and people just keep adding and adding and adding. No. The 10 of Swords is like repeatedly being stabbed, repeatedly being hurt, repeatedly feeling pain, repeatedly feeling disappointment. That's what the 10 of Swords is. Okay, so I invite you guys, for those of you who don't do the inner healing work, give it a try. What do you have to lose? Nothing, and everything to gain. But for those of you who decide you're going to embark on it and give it a try, put a folder on your phone, mark it me, take a self picture of yourself now. 3-6 months down the road, take another picture of yourself. Compare it to the picture of today. And then come back and leave me a comment on this video, the difference that you see. and the healing that you've done. Is it an easy road? No, especially when you're getting to the really, really painful stuff. This shit right here, no. Okay? And it really bothers me when there's people out there that make it sound like it's a walk in the park. It's not. Okay? Hence why they always say the first step is the hardest step. Okay? That of which hurts us deeply, scars us deeply. Yeah, but it's allowing you to feel those emotions, the pain from those experiences that give you those missing pieces of the puzzle. Why you have that fear around commitment. Why are you non-committal? Or the person you're involved with is non-committal. But there's three energies here. Okay, so you could be the type of Capricorn, and I know because I've experienced this with a Capricorn in my life, right? That's in a relationship, but there's somebody on the side. That's a third party situation. That's a fear of commitment. Okay, so I'm going to pull a affirmation card for you, my beautiful Capricorns. And let's see where Spirit, what affirmation does Spirit want to give to you. And for those of you who are new, I always recommend, and affirmations are really great too to do when you're doing the inner healing work, because it's like you're giving messages to your subconscious mind, which then starts to shift the energy that's around you, okay, that make you realize you are worthy, you are capable, you are deserving. So what is the affirmation for my Capricorns? And I always recommend, guys, that you say them three times a day for a minimum of a month while looking at your own reflection, whether it be in the mirror, rear view mirror of your car on your lunch hour, flipping the camera around on your phone, but where you can literally see yourself. Okay? Okay, so the first one out. I surrender my desires and I know the universe has my back. I surrender my desires and I know the universe has my back. I surrender my desires and I know the universe has my back. My eyes will see what I desire. My eyes will see what I desire. My eyes will see what I desire. There you have it, Capricorns. As always, guys, from my heart to yours, I wish you happy holidays, a beautiful new year. I'm going to be working on the January 2024 readings. So if you don't want to miss them when they're put up on my channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the all notification bell button. They'll be going up over the weekend. As always, love, light, and blessings from my heart to yours. Be well, guys. Bye-bye.